Creeper. This thing is inherently phallic, but if you were to do anything with it, the resulting explosion would probably give the room you two were sharing a new coat of blood red paint. That's a nice booty you got there. It'd be a shame if someone smashed it. Pass. Zombies. I'm a man of the flesh, but when the flesh is rotting, constantly falling off, and smells of putrid decay, that's when you gotta call pass. Villager. The noises for this mob always make me giggle, so I'm gonna do something ungodly for the lulz. Smash. Ender Dragon. I've said it once, I'll say it a million times. There is likely already some weirdo somewhere petitioning to legally marry this video game reptile. And I am no homewrecker. Pass. Wither. This thing does have 3 heads, so it has that going for it. However, it is both a skeleton and has a wither effect. Not only would your bits be shredded and bleeding, they would also just wither away. Pass. It's the office Christmas party all over again. Enderman. Tall, dark, and beautiful. Not only that, but this thing can teleport. You can't beat the convenience of a sneaky link that is their own Uber. Smash. Wolf. I keep saying I'm not a furry, and you guys just call me a furry more. I guess it's true what they say. You can have dignity or a social media platform, but not both. Pass. And the same thing goes for the cat and the horse, you cat girl ML porn weirdos. Pig. Fun fact, people often say the closest analog for the feeling of human skin is pig skin. Well, I guess that wasn't really fun, but it was a fact. Smash. Chicken. On average, 1 out of 256 eggs will drop a chicken. So to make a chicken AzFk hybrid, I will need to smash this poor creature 256 times because I'm bad at math. Smash. Piglins. Remember that thing I said about pig skin and human skin and how they're pretty close and stuff? Well, they just got a bit closer. Smash. Skeleton. If you've been around this channel before, I'm not paying for your therapy, but you also know how I feel about skeletal orifices, and pixelated is only gonna make that stabbing bone hole feel a whole lot worse. Pass. Iron Golem. An entire being made of heavy, rusted metal, and all of its parts end in sharp right angles. So it's basically signing up to get your bits stabbed and crushed and a bit of tetanus. Pass. Spider. I'm not really sure what kind of spider this thing is based off of, but with 8 legs, you know this thing would give one crazy octo jerk. Smash. Slime. Soft and slimy, plus anywhere you stick it, it would make a hole. You know the getting's good when it sounds like... Smash. Cow. The cow has gotta be a pass, but the mushroom, however, what kind of mushrooms you think those are? You think if I give it my balls, I'll trip balls? Only one way to find out. Smash. Builder. Wait a minute. This is just the player character, right? So technically it would just be doing it yourself. I hate to disappoint the NoFap or NNN crowd. Just kidding, I love it so much I do it 6 times a day. Smash. For a second opinion, AzFk decided to get on the server of a world-renowned Minecraft expert. So you said you're like an expert in Minecraft, right?
Yeah, my dad owns the company that owns Minecraft.
Bill Gates? Hey, wait, what was your dad doing with Jeffrey Epstein?
Why are you on my server again?
Oh, I'm a YouTuber. My name is AzFk.
Well, I've never heard of you.
Oh, I make Smash or Pass videos, and I thought I would ask you which is the best to smash, because you know a lot, and you know, that's my full-time job now.
How old are you?
22.
Oof.
What's that supposed to mean?
My dad says I should stay in school so I don't end up like you.
So, which one would you smash?
Actually, I'm not even sure I should be talking to someone like you at all.
Pinky. This is an enemy that the tutorial says you should hit from the back, if you know what I mean. 1 in the pinky and 2 in the stinky. Smash. Maybe God was right to abandon us. Mancubus. I can get down with the thickness as much as the next guy, but when it gets to my 1,400 pound life level and you're busting out the stomach staple, I can't even find the holes anymore. Pass. Hell Knight. Look at the circumference and definition of those thighs. Those things could pop a head like a watermelon. Smash. Baron of Hell. The flame claws look cool, but they don't seem like they'd be practical for intimacy. Also, just look at those teeth. I know what you're thinking. Yeah, I checked, and the beehole has teeth too. Pass. Marauder. So it's basically just a muscular guy with horns and an axe? Yeah, I think Satanic Paul Bunyan gets a pass. Prowler. The teleportation aspect of these things, Talk about a nut and bolt. This thing is like the ultimate sneaky link. Smash, I'm never paying for an Uber again. Imps, gargoyles, zombies, and soldiers. I'm gonna lump all these together in one group because they're a one-hit kill. Look, I'm just gonna say it. Being a demon and a one-hit kill is like being a human and a two-pump chump. Embarrassing waste of time. Pass. Archville. This thing is like a big orgy in one demon. I could just get it to summon a buttload of succubi.
I'll suck you by.
That didn't make any sense. Smash. Cacao Demon. So this one is kind of like a floating testicle with razor sharp teeth. I mean, I guess getting head is off the table. It's technically thick, but if the whole body is the butt, is anywhere really the butt? Pass. I've walked around this thing like 4 times and I still don't know. Bane Elemental. Now this is still also a floating testicle, but with those roided out arms, it could at least do something with the hand. But on the other roided out testicle hand, the teeth are even worse than the first ball, so it's another pass. Revenant. Now, skeletal monsters typically have very sharp holes, but if I were to disable its top launcher, that looks like maybe it could work. This one depends on how long it's been since I've gotten some. Carcass. Now, the whole rotting dead body upper half seems like an L, but if the weird spider robot butt does have a hole, I bet $1 million that it vibrates. Smash. Doom Hunter. I've said it once, I'll say it 1,000,000 times. I'm an ass man. The fact that they chopped off them thunder thighs and replaced them with a goddamn toaster is a tragedy. Pass. Arachnotron. I wasn't into regular spiders, so whoever assumed that slapping a turret and a human brain on it would fix that is obviously wrong. Pass. Whiplash. So it's basically like a human plus a snake. I know it's slithery on the outside, but let's find out if it feels slithery on the inside. Smash. Tyrant. Not very appealing, right? But just hear me out. Nostrils. Smash. Cue balls. One wrong thrust and this thing paints the walls red with all the blood in my dick. Pass. Icon of Sin. I obviously have the biggest one. It's a fact that needs no verification. But with how big this thing is, it's just gonna be like when I threw that fat kid's corn dog down the well. A lot of crying. Pass. Gun Maker. Are those mechanical chesticles? Finally, a demon from the game that has things even remotely resembling reproductive organs. Or at least any ones that I'd have interest in. Smash. I mean, if I was God, I'd abandon us too. Mario. I'm about to make this Italian plumber go Yahoo! By hopping down his pipes. I wonder if he'll jump on my Goomba. Smash. Oh, I'm gonna get so f***ing sued by Nintendo. Peach. How could anyone even think of passing on her? She's gotta be hella thick under that dress. I mean, her name is the same name as the butt emoji. Smash. What the f do you mean it's a fruit? Daisy. I've always felt like Daisy is just kind of a reskin of Peach that they made so they didn't have to develop Luigi's character into that incel that one day decides he's had enough and then also decides to blow up a children's hospital. I'm not saying that is a bad thing. I also said that Peach was hot. Smash. Goomba. This one kind of looks like a dong. Also, I always wondered if the slur came from the video game, or there was an already pre-existing slur for Italians that Miyamoto was like, hell yeah, I'm putting it in a children's game, just watch me. I'm not gonna Google it because I like the second one, and I'm pretty sure that's not what it is. Smash. Luigi. Do you guys remember when Nintendo uploaded a picture of Luigi in a tennis outfit, and then a bunch of people on Tumblr decided to hyper-analyze the bulge in attempts to determine the size of his dingle and came to the conclusion that it was 3.7 inches soft? No? Well, ignorance is bliss, and I just stole that from you. Pass. Yoshi. Have you ever seen the length and stickiness of this thing's tongue? This green dinosaur could be one hell of a wizard with the glizzy gizzard blizzard despite being a lizard. Smash. Birdo. Oh wow, a mouth that looks and functions exactly like a suction cup. I wonder what low-hanging fruit kind of joke this could be used for. I'd like to get that mouth around my low-hanging fruits. Smash. Wario. The sheer thickness of this lad cannot be contained. Also, since I found out that people sell fart jars online, I now know that that's a thing, and For some reason, that's one of his abilities. Pass. Waluigi. Tall, dark, and handsome. High-key, I feel like one of my exes kinda looks like Waluigi. Like a purple shirt, mustache, and overalls away. So I guess I've already smashed. Donkey Kong. For the millionth time, I am not a furry. Pass. But for real though, you know me constantly saying that I'm not a furry is baiting you to comment, right? Bowser. I just established that I'm not a furry, and now I got to establish that I'm not a scaly. Pass. Bowsette, however, is definitely hot enough for me to be a hypocrite. Smash. Koopa Troopa. Fun fact, when the Koopa Troopa hops back into its shell, it actually has a hole for all of its limbs and its head. It'd be a shame to let all those holes go to waste. Smash. Chompy Plant. Normally when I try to have sex with plants, they just die. But I feel like this one would bite my dingle right off my body. Just like when I think about steroids, the only reason I'm saying no is because I am very invested in my own penis. Thwomp. A giant heavy stone rectangular block that smashes down at great speed, crushing whatever is under it. I gotta say, one of my favorite things about myself is how my pingus hasn't been excruciatingly flattened to the point of being a useless pancake. So I gotta pass. Toad. I like mushrooms as much as the next guy, but I don't know if I like them enough to put aside my sexual preferences. Toadette, however, I'd take a trip to her mushroom kingdom. I wonder if I trip balls if I'll insert them. Smash. Rosalina. Rosalina's a baddie, and I bet she could incorporate these weird little star critters to lick the back of my nut. Oh god, that's a little too far.
It's such a funny show. I'm such a great funny guy.
Miss Pauling. This is gonna be the only smash in the video with any shred of sincerity behind it. I mean, come on. Let me put it this way. Do you have any doubt of who's gonna be in the thumbnail to get the down bads to click? Smash.
Seduce me.
Scout. The figure and athleticism is on point, but the speed is actually what I'm worried about. This class's one characteristic is that it's fast, and also from Brooklyn, I think. But that's besides the point because this is probably someone who's gonna finish in 2 seconds. Pass. Soldier. How does he even see out from under that helmet? Doesn't seem like he's the brightest knife in the crayon box. The soldier kind of looks like the type of motherfucker to drink a beer with a straw. Pass. Pyro. First off, Pyro is the only playable girl, so smash. Second off, an all-encompassing latex bodysuit plus a gas mask? You know they always say to seize the opportunities you get, and some online pervert would pay great money for this. Smash.
And then, oh fuck.
Demo man. Since man is in the name, this is an auto pass. A demo woman, however, an over-the-top strong binge-drinking Scottish woman sounds like it could be a fun time. Smash. Heavy. I can get with the thickness as much as the next guy, but I feel like he'd make sounds like
Bada bing, bada boom, is body's in the room.
when you're balls deep. So it's a pass. Engineer. Say what you want, this man definitely has the most advanced fleshlight technology that humanity has ever seen. I let the engineer get to work erecting my dispenser. Man, how the fuck did I get here? Smash. Medic. Regardless of my opinion, after seeing my medical charts, I don't think the medic would want to smash me. I wouldn't say it's a pass, more of a, they said to take one of these pills with food every day, and that I should call them after 2 weeks of that. So, you know, ask me again in 2 weeks. Sniper. I don't know if it's canon, but I'm pretty sure the Girardi jar he throws is his own piss, right? Holy shit, I just googled it, and directly from the TF2 wiki, it says, Girardi takes the form of a closed jar of what appears to be the sniper's urine. There's kinky, and then there's shattering jars of your own piss over other people's heads kinky. Pass. Spy. We have to assume that I'm on the other team and that this disguise is 100% accurate down to the ass cheeks and is fooling me. If they can disguise as anything and they're disguised as a girl who I'm really attracted to, of course it's gonna work. Just like the game, the part that gets messy is when I find out that it's a spy. Smash, then kill. The fake 10th guard dog class. Yeah, I just included it to say that I'm not a furry to bait you to comment. What of it? Some of you might ask why I included something not in the game if I was just gonna dismiss it angrily. Some of you also might ask why I'm making a TF2 smasher pass in the first place. And to that I say, we don't touch grass here. Stop calling me gay. I f worms and shit. You think that hurts my feelings? Because it does. And also there's only 2 girls in TF2.
Kill me.
The nurses from the Silent Hill series. Okay, so the face is absolutely horrifying, but the rest of it is on par for some of the hottest people I've ever been with in my life. Smash.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Lady D from Resident Evil. Call me the entire internet when this game came out because I'm absolutely simping over this vampussy. Smash. Those weird potato guys from Amnesia. Oh, I guess they're called the Gatherers. Well, since their mouths are sliced open beyond belief, there's no way this thing can offer any suction. The rest of the body is also a nightmare patchwork of what looks like dead bodies. There's no way any of those holes are tight. Pass. The animatronics from Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, I'm lumping them all together, fuck you. I'm not a furry and I certainly don't want no dead kid animatronic robussy. Pass. I'm not sticking my dick anywhere near a Chuck E. Cheese knockoff filled with rotten pepperoni and kid organs. Pyramid Head from Silent Hill. There's no mouth to speak of, only the stabby points of the pyramid. If my only option is getting poked in the dong by one of 5 spikes, it's a pass. Alice from Bendy and the Ink Machine. Smash. It's basically Betty Boop x a demon angel. This is one of the rare times I say smash enthusiastically. It's almost like horror game creators don't make their monsters with ability in mind. The Fungus family from Resident Evil 7. Not only would screwing an entire family be really weird, I'm also pretty sure that yeast is a fungus, and I'm not trying to get a yeast infection, cause I heard someone say the only way she can describe it is cactus in pee hole. Pass. The weird abominations from Scorn. Now this game hasn't really been released at the time of the video, I'm just really hyped for it, so I'm gonna agree to f something without knowing anything about it. Necromorphs from Dead Space. These things are basically alien parasite zombies if I'm to understand correctly. Nothing about dead decaying humans filled with some sort of reanimation disease sounds appealing. Pass. The Nextbots that are chasing everybody around in Gmod. This one is kind of like a flat PNG animated at a fast speed. Pass. Calm down, son, it's just a drawing. Val from Outlast 2. No empathy and always completely naked and covered in mud. I mean, she's in great shape though. Smash, it's would I fuck them, not do I consider them a good person. Chris Walker from Outlast. Look, this guy basically boils down to a murderous, morbidly obese ex-offensive lineman. That combination doesn't seem like it'd be too fun for me. I don't think I could do it with staring back at me either. Pass. The special zombies from Left 4 Dead 2. It depends on which one of them. I'm gonna be real honest though, the only one that gets a smash is the witch. Petite, pretty, unpredictable, and either constantly sobbing or in a state of other mania. Close behind is the Spitter, but because Spitters are quitters, I'm gonna pass. Dr. Richard Traeger from Outlast. The entire surface of this man's skin looks like shrink-wrapped fried chicken. Judging from how mangled the face and skin is, nothing in the downstairs looked like it'd be especially appealing. Pass. Hey, you see what I just did to all these creatures that your species fears so much that you dedicated entire video games to dramatizing how scary they are for your own entertainment? Yeah, they look pretty creepy, right? What do you think I'd do to a human that didn't like, comment, and subscribe with all notifications enabled, and watched all my other videos? I wouldn't want to find out. I'd like to thank Connor from the Trademark Boys for editing this video. They got some great vids over on their channel, and you should go check out all of their thingies. Shout out to the Inner Circle. Love y'all.
Oh, hey, man.